let's just do this. I've been putting this off for way too long, and it's time. I've had the gear, I've had the plan, I even have the stories. The only thing I didn't have is the guts to just hit record. Hi, my name is Haas, and I'm an Agile coach. This isn't just another Agile podcast, by the way. This isn't about certifications or corporate bullshit or how to use the framework or what to do. We're going to discuss some of that, but that's not what really this is about. This is for the real ones, the ones who've seen Agile used like a weapon, who have been traumatized by it, the ones who are burned by bad leadership, and leaders who are burned by bad teams. It works both ways. This is for the ones who care, but they're just too damn tired and they've been through so much. This show's for you. And this is episode 0. It's just me telling you why I give a damn. This is my origin story. I wasn't always a coach, but I was loud. I still am today, but I was obnoxiously loud before. I was a loudmouth in the meetings. I was the one that always aced the interviews. I was the one that always put my foot down and said, this won't work. But I never gave reasons, because the real reason is that I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know how to listen. I didn't know how to work with people. I didn't know how to respect people. And I just wanted to be seen and liked. And when I didn't get that, I responded obnoxiously and viscerally. Why? We're going to get a little personal. Because growing up, being liked felt like a survival to me. My father was a good man, as good as he can be, but he wasn't the best father figure. He was a narcissist, and I wanted to be liked. I wanted to be believed. I wanted to matter. My dad left us so many times when things got tough, but always came back when things were rosy. So who else am I going to get that from? I spent years trying to prove that I am trustworthy, that I am the one that he should talk to. I'm the one that he should show how to do things, but it didn't matter. He just loved me the best way he can. So I had no mentor. I had no guidance. I had no direction, just noise. And I have to tell you, growing up in Jersey and New York, mostly Jersey, that worked out very well for me, because I'm going to say about 25 years ago or 20 years ago, I worked for a call center and I was being trained on how to handle escalations and people on the phone that didn't want to listen to what I have to say. There was a comment by the trainer that stuck with me for years, and it helped me actually get into the interviews that I shouldn't have applied for in the first place, get into the board meetings or the meetings where decisions were made that I had no reason to say no to. The line was, if you don't know it, sell it. And I like that. It just stuck with me, because I've weaponized that. If you don't know it, sell it. I don't think he knew what he meant, or he didn't know the impact of what he was trying to say at that time. But it rang in my ear. If you don't know it, sell it. Because if you're talking to someone and they hesitate or don't sound sure, I'm telling you right now, you should question, why are you so hesitant about the thing that you're trying to sell me? Why aren't you sure of this thing that you're trying to convince me I should do? And that's what people do. So if I knew it, I did it. If I didn't know it, I sold it. But that all changed when my daughter was born, my little Lena Rose. When she was born, I realized was like a switch that got turned on inside of me where I didn't want to be that person anymore. I didn't want to be the person that walks away from things, specifically her. I don't want to walk away from the responsibility of being a dad. I didn't want to walk away from protecting her, providing for her, being there for her, mentoring her, cooking for her, eating with her, all that. I didn't want to walk away. Even when times got tough, went through a divorce, lost a couple of jobs, and I didn't want to walk away from any of that. I could have easily. A lot of people do when they're faced with this kind of uncertainty and that kind of responsibility. But something inside me just didn't want to give that up. I don't know how to explain it. And I like that feeling. I like the feeling of not giving up. And it's around that time, right around that time, where I found Agile, or maybe it found me. I don't know. But it was easily adaptable for me. I applied it to my own personal life, and it was a wonderful experience. It was a feeling I never felt before, like that I accomplished something. I had never really finished anything. But now that I got my Scrum certification, I felt like, oh, I can do more. I want more. I was hungry for this success and work and challenges, like the ones that I used to walk away from. And I started thinking about all the things that I could have done in the past. I started thinking about my relationships. I started thinking about my work relationships, my personal relationships that I've had in the past. And I started coming to a realization that I was wrong in a lot of these situations. I've had my own self retrospective. So I decided to change, and I'm forever thankful for this one man that introduced me to it. I'm not going to say his name now until he agrees to come on this show, and I hope he does. But this show exists to say the bullshit that nobody wants to talk about or post on LinkedIn. They're too scared to talk about. I'm just going to say it. And if you want to come and tell me about the shit that you hear at work, feel free to do it. It exists because I'm tired of watching teams under leadership that feeds their own ego. I'm tired of calling Agile when it really just a way to control with nice words. A lot of companies say, we practice Agile, and here it is. So you can be empowered to make decisions. They're not wrong, but they're not right. They're half right. You're empowered to make decisions on the things that you are working on and the things that you are experts on. You're not empowered to make decisions about the business, what to deliver, what goes out, what gets recalled, if the business stays open or stays or closes. You're not making those decisions. However, you are empowered to say, as an expert in the field that you hired me for, and because I collaborate with the rest of my team and the rest of my coworkers and my superiors and my subordinates, and I respect everybody and they respect me, and because there's transparency amongst all of us and we know where we're supposed to head to, we know what our product is, we know who our customers, we know what our North Star is. I am telling you, based on my information and the data that I'm providing you, that this is a bad decision or a good decision. That's what Agile does for you. So you are empowered. You just have to use it correctly. Lastly, I'm tired of executives who won't follow the process because they expect everyone else to follow. And yeah, psychological safety, that's not just a buzzword. It's the difference between someone staying and performing well at their job and showing up every day, or not doing their job, or leaving, or worse, getting burned out. Like I always said, frameworks are meant to work for you, not the other way around. Any framework is going to work for you. I promise you that. I promise you that. Any frame would work for you, whether it be Scrum, whether it be not Agile. Sorry, I'm going to get crucified for this. I apologize. Yes, Agile is a mindset. It's a methodology. It's a mindset. It's not a framework. Whether it be Scrum, whether it be less, whether it be safe, whether it be XP, whether it be um, Waterfall, Lean Six Sigma, ITIL. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yes, there are frameworks that are made for certain type of business, whether it be uh, asset allocation or asset management or cybersecurity or obviously product management. Yes, there are different frameworks that fit different things, but any framework can work for you if you apply it correctly, if you talk with your peers, if you talk with leadership. Leadership is involved and everybody is on the same page to say, let's make this work, because it's supposed to be a guide. Any framework could work if you apply it correctly. It means to be a guide, not scripture. Now, let's be real. You spend way more time with people that you work with than you do with your own family. So if you're not doing meaningful work and you're not enjoying what you do with people that you respect, what's the point? What are you doing there? This is episode 0, the epilogue of who I was, the prologue to what we are about to do. I'll have guests. I'll tell some more stories. I'll rant. I'll probably piss some people off. I'm sure I've already pissed off some people right now. I'll mess up. I've been doing this for 4 days. I wore this shirt 4 days in a row and the pants. And to be honest with you, I want this to be done. I think this is my 8th take today, and I don't know if I can go on anymore beyond this. And yeah, I just want to have fun doing this. And I hope you have fun with me. But most of all, I'll keep it real. If you're here for the raw, the truth, the transformation, and for the real shit, I'll be here. Welcome to Desperate Radio.